YouTube. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, y'all. Y'all, I was late moving the car and I thought I had a ticket. All I hear, I got out the shower, I'm getting dressed. All I hear is the sweepers going by. Like, what time is it? Like, what time is it? Bro, all I hear was the sweepers going by. Like, what time is it? I was mad late. I wasn't that late, but I was late. I thought, because, you know, they be fiending out here to give tickets. Y'all, we back in Neville Garden today. You already know what time it is. Happy Valentine's Day. I got energy. You got energy. We all got energy. I'm happy. I'm grateful to be alive. Are you happy and grateful to be alive? Yes, yes. My hair is hearing, but it's all good. It's all good. Happy Valentine's Day. Look at this. Ain't this cute? Let's get into the video, though. Let's get into the video. Let me find a message for y'all. I am super happy. I'm super happy. I'm alert. I'm awake. I'm fresh. My mind is anew. Y'all, I'm so grateful to be alive. I'm so grateful to be awakened. I am so grateful. Let's find a message in here today. There's nothing more exciting than getting a word for the day. Every day we receive a word. Let's see what's in here. What's in here? What do me and the people need today? What can we add to ourselves? I feel like there's something up here, like right here. Right here. Dual nature of consciousness. A clear concept of the dual nature of man's consciousness must be the basis of all true prayer. A clear concept of the dual nature of man's consciousness must be the basis of all true prayer. Consciousness includes a subconscious as well as a conscious part. The infinitely greater part of consciousness lies below the sphere of objective consciousness. The subconscious is the most important part of consciousness. It is the cause of voluntary action. The subconscious is what a man is. The conscious is what a man knows. And I and my Father are one, but my Father is greater than I. The conscious and subconscious are one, but the subconscious is greater than the conscious. I of myself can do nothing. The Father within me, he doeth the work. He's talking facts. He's talking facts. I, objective consciousness of myself, can do nothing. The Father, the subconscious, he doeth the work. The subconscious is that in which everything is known, in which everything is possible, to which everything goes, from which everything comes, which belongs to all, to which all have access. What we are conscious of is constructed out of what we are not conscious of. Not only do our subconscious assumptions influence our behaviors, but they also fashion a pattern of our objective existence. They alone have the power to say, let us make man, objective manifestation in our image, after our likeness. This is pure facts. And something recently happened. I'm gonna explain when I'm done reading it. Hold on. The whole of creation is asleep within the deep. I was going to talk about, I'm going to say it now before I finish reading, because I never read this before. I am so awakened that in my dreams, like before, when people used to say they're awake in their dreams, it's like lucid dreaming. But it's so, what I know is so embedded in my subconscious. It's like in my dream, I'm not afraid. I'm not fearful. Like something happened last night in my dream. It was a lady. She was telling me I was on a plane. She was like, oh, I can't get on a plane. And I just sat there, and then from what I read from last time in Neville, do nothing. I just sat there. And she was telling me, you can't stay on the plane. You got to get off the plane. She panicking. Everyone just looking. And it's just like, but I just sat there and was like, do nothing. And then my brother, he's on the plane. He's like, oh no, she got a buddy pass. And it come with a footstool. And it's funny about that because me and my brother not speaking. But he worked for the airlines. And I had a buddy pass. And then he went to the little machine and went like this. And I stayed on the flight. But the moral of the story is that I'm always afraid in my dream. Like, every night I have nightmares. But, like, now I don't have nightmares anymore. Like, this is amazing. So, what he's saying, but in real life, I have really awakened, too. Like, I know wisdom. And what's significant about that dream is me and my brothers, we're not on good terms. But, like, we're on good terms. Like, it's no hate. There's no beef. There's no nothing. But from an outside view, it may be beef. And I don't got no hate in my heart towards nobody, you feel me? But in the dream, it is likened. I hope this man don't see me. Somebody passing my car that know me. Please keep on walking. Oh my God. Y'all, the harassment be real. Anyway, okay, the harassment be real. What I was saying, yeah, so the footstool, you know, in the Bible, they said God will use your enemies as a footstool to bless you and stuff, you know. So that was, like, significant to me. But when I woke up, I felt bad energy because I had a dream about him. Because it's like, you know, like, when you, like, dream about somebody, but you, like, not really good, but y'all good. And it's just like, why you dreamed that? And it's like, you feel some type of way type. I woke up feeling some type of way. And then I realized the message behind the dream. But, anyway, back to this. The whole creation is asleep within the deep of man and is awakened to objective existence by his subconscious assumption. Within that blankness we call sleep, there is a conscious and unsleeping vigilance. And while the body sleeps, this unsleeping being releases from the treasure house of eternity the subconscious assumptions of man. Prayer is the key which unlocks the infinite storehouse. Prove me now herewith, saith the Lord of hosts, if I will not open you the windows of heaven and pour you out a blessing, that there shall not be room enough to receive it. Prayer modifies or completely changes our subconscious assumptions, and a change of assumptions is a change of expressions. The conscious mind reasons inductively from observations, experience, and education. It therefore finds it difficult to believe that the five senses and inductive reason is denied. The subconscious reason deductively and is never concerned with truth or falsity of the premise, but proceeds on the assumptions of the correctness of the premise and objectifies results which are consistent with the premise. My bad. I feel like one of the kids in school, look, the yellow bus just passed. I feel like one of the kids in school that be reading and you just be sitting there like, and then I could hear y'all like just reading along with me. Premise, like saying the words. My stuff is just going on. I'm extra hyped because anybody who know, like I've been annihilating, I've been succeeding, I've been doing good, and I'm just hyped. And then I've been seeing too many people. Somebody was just like walking towards the car just now, and they had like a bag and shit. I'm like, I talk, but it's just like I'm busy right now. So you feel me? So he went the other way. He see my phone. I was recording. I don't know if y'all can see it in the thing, but bro was walking like straight towards the car, and I'm like, you feel me? Anyway, it's Valentine's Day. All right. Listen. Put in the comments what y'all doing tonight for Valentine's Day. Because I know what we doing. We reading Neville. That's what we doing tonight. That's what we doing right now. You feel me? Baby, what you want to do tonight? I want to read Neville. And I want to... Okay, the conscious mind reasons inductively from observation, experience, and education. It therefore finds it difficult to believe what the five senses and inductive reasons deny. The subconscious reasons deductively and is never concerned with the truth or falsity of the premise, but proceeds on the assumptions of the correctness of the premise and objectifies results which are consistent with the premise. Imagine our word said premise. No. I don't know. Lately, I've been like, like, it's beautiful. Like, you know that voice when you be like, when you drinking something, you like, exquisite. I don't know, but premise. Okay. Anyway, I'm playing too much today. My fault. Excuse it. This distinction must be clearly seen by all who would master the art of praying. No true grasp of the science of prayer can be really obtained until the laws governing the dual nature of consciousness are understood and the importance of the subconscious realized. Prayer, the art of believing what is denied by the senses, deals almost entirely with the subconscious. Through prayer, the subconscious is suggested into acceptance of the wish fulfilled. You hear that? I'm gonna read that again. Through prayer, the subconscious is suggested into acceptance of the wish fulfilled, and reasoning deductively, logically unfolds it to its legitimate end. Far greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. It is the spirit that giveth life, and all substance is a single soul, subjective mind. Through all creation runs this one unbroken subjective mind, thought and feeling fused into beliefs and press modifications upon it, charge it with a mission. This is good energy today. Hold on, my fault. It cut off. And all substance. Thought and feeling fused into beliefs and press modification upon its charge. Upon it, charge it with a mission, which mission it faithfully execute. Y'all, excuse my reading today. What's going on? This is page 193 though. Alright, so y'all gonna have to get this book and reread it for yourselves, because the conscious mind originates premises. The subjective mind unfolds them to their logical ends, where the subjective mind not so limited in its initiative power of reasoning. Objective man could not be held responsible for his actions in the world. Man transmits ideas to the subconscious through his feelings. The subconscious transmits ideas from mind to mind through telepathy. See, this is the part. All right. The subconscious transmits ideas from mind to mind through telepathy. Their unexpressed convictions of others are transmitted to them without their conscious knowledge or consent, and if subconsciously accepted by them, will influence their behavior. That's why y'all gotta learn how to discern and distinguish. The only ideals they subconsciously reject are your ideals of them, which they could not wish to be true of anyone. Whatever they could wish for others can be believed of them. And by the law of belief which governs subjective reasoning, they are compelled to subjectively accept and therefore objectively express accordingly. The subjective mind is completely controlled by suggestion. Ideas are best suggested when the objective mind is partly subjective. That is, when the objective sense are diminished or held in abeyance. This partly subjective state can best be described as control reverie, wherein the mind is passive but capable of functioning with absorption. It is a concentration of attention. There must be no conflict in your mind when you are praying. Turn from what is to what ought to be. Assume the mood of fulfilled desire, and by universal law of reversibility, you will realize your desire. So basically, we have to be conscious of what we think. Yeah, because we become what we think about. So what they saying is we got to be aware of that. And certain behaviors we do behave because it's suggestions from others, and we got to get a good grip on our behavior and what we thinking, because what we think is creating our behavior. You feel me? Yeah, so I'm gonna find another message to tie into that. And they trying to tell you too, like, don't, why every time I'm flipping this? No, we ain't gonna talk about it. We ain't gonna talk about it. Anyway, y'all. Anyway. The reason why my energy, it didn't change, but it was like, because I'm thinking about, that's true, you got to discern though, you got to be able to distinguish energies, because sometimes you be in a good mood and then something negative come over you, you be like, why do I feel X, Y, Z, and it's because someone's so thinking X, Y, Z, and then, all right, I'm trying to put this in a serious way without sounding too, out of bounds, but everybody know the vibes. You feel me? And sometimes we could feel other people's energies. So that's what they were saying. Be aware of not only your energy, but others' energy around you as well. And out of that, pick what you want to be true and focus on that. And the wish will be fulfilled. That's it. And don't let your senses, your five senses tell you different. You gotta do this shit by, you gotta do this by faith, not by sight. Oh my God. I said chips, not the other word. Alright, let me find something to tie into that. What goes with that? What intuitively goes with that? To enter a state, man must consent to the ideals and feelings which it represents. These states represents an infinite number of possible mental transformations which man can experience. To move into another These states represents an infinite number of possible mental transformations which man can experience. To move into another state or mansion necessitates a change of beliefs. All that you could ever desire is already present and only waits to be matched by your belief. But it must be matched, for that is the necessary condition by which alone it can be activated and objectified. Matching the belief of a state is the seeking that finds, the knocking to which it is open, the asking that receives. Matthew 7:8, Luke 11:10. Go and possess the land. Exodus 6:4-8. The moment man matches the belief of any state, he fuses with it. And this union results in the activation and projection of its plots, plans, dramas, and situation. It becomes the individual's home from which he views the world. It is his workshop. And if he is observant, he will see outer reality shaping itself upon the model of his imagination. It is for this purpose of training us in image making that we were made subject to the limitations of the senses. There, it connected. You see? I mean, it been connected, but it literally repeated the word again. It is for this purpose of training us in image making that we were made subject to the limitations of the senses and clothed in bodies of flesh. It is the awakening of the imagination, the returning of his son that our Father waits for. See, and I was talking about awakening earlier. Okay. Anyway, the creature was made subject to vanity, not willingly, but by reason of him who subjected it to. The creature was made subject to vanity, not willingly, but by reason of him who subjected it. Romans 8:20. Society teaches these beauty rules, and it's bullshit. Okay. Beauty it comes from within. That's why you men, y'all look for these Jezebels because they're beautiful on the outside, and then on the inside they're treacherous. But I'm beautiful both on the in and out. But the victory of the Son, the return of the prodigal, assures us that the creature shall be delivered from the bondage of corruption until the glorious liberty of the sons of God. Romans 8:21. We were subjected to this biological experience because no one can know of imagination who has not been subject. We were subjected to this biological experience because no one can know of imagination who has not been subjected to vanities and limitations of the flesh, who has not taken his share of sonship and gone prodigal, who has not experimented and tasted this cup of experience, and confusion will continue until man awakes. Here go awake again. And a fundamentally imaginative view of his life has been reestablished and acknowledged as basic. I should preach the unsearchable riches of Christ and make all men see what is the fellowship of the mystery, which from the beginning of the world has been hid in God, who created all things by Jesus Christ. Ephesians 3:8-9. Yo, I'm going to pause real quick because before that dream I just told y'all about, I had another dream about, it's too long to tell, but it really awakened me. Like, ever since I had that dream, I've been awakened, not only reality right now, but also when I sleep subconsciously. Like, my conscious and subconscious has both been awakened. And what's the point I'm making? But the cup of experience, I was talking about how nobody really tells you behind the scene. Like, we always watch the movie as a finished product. Like, if we had to, could you imagine if we had to watch movies, but before we could watch the finished product, we had to watch them come up with it, had to watch them create it, like rehearse it, and then edit it too, and then we watch the finished view. Like, that would be crazy. And then imagine when a movie skipped to like 15 years, we had to wait till 15 years later for real to watch the end of the movie. It'll be crazy, right? But this awakening stuff, the point that I was trying to make, my fault, y'all. I got so much information coming in my head right now. But the point that I was trying to make is that there's never just one moment that I awaken. There's moments in life where I awaken, and then slowly over time, it's like I'm back asleep. Like, I'm asleep again. Like, and then I'm like, how can I forget this? Well, how could I not remember? Like, you understand? And then I think that the thing with awakening is, like, on a daily basis, it's important that we study, because just like we go to sleep every night, we wake up the next day. You understand? Consciously, but subconsciously, we have to reawake ourselves, every day on a like continual basis. And that's the studying, and that's why I'm so passionate about this studying. And that's why I'm so passionate about it. Y'all know I wear this chain. The significance of this chain is deeper, but the fact that it's like it's a guardian angel though that protects me. But it's like Valentine's Day remind me of Cupid. I don't know. That was random. But now this is why I'm mad passionate about this learning stuff, because it's like I love reawakening every day. The same as I do consciously, I love to do it subconsciously. It hit different. And I hope that made sense to y'all. And if it didn't, then you never tasted the cup that I'm talking about. But you got to taste it for yourself, and then you'll know. But yeah, seek to taste that cup. You feel me? But bear in mind that Christ is in you. No, bear in mind that Christ in you is your imagination, as the appearance of oh my God, y'all, I can't read today. Help me, y'all. Come on, we on page 358. Help me. Come on, y'all. Help me read. As the appearance of our world is determined by the particular state with which we are fused, so may we determine our fate as individuals by fusing our imagination with ideas we seek to realize. On the distinction between our states of consciousness depends the distinction between the circumstances and conditions of our lives. Man who is free in his choice of state often cries out to be saved from the state of his choice. Y'all, let me tell you why this dream also, really awakened me both. This is the first awakening I ever had, both subconsciously and consciously at the same time. Because at the end of that dream, I'm going to do a story time on this dream. I'm gonna do a story time on this dream. Remember this video. I'm going to do a story time on this dream. Put in the comments if you want me to do a story time on this dream. I'm going to tell you. Because at the end of the dream, it did not go as I wanted to. But it wasn't until I woke up that I realized that the dream was actually in my favor. But I didn't understand that. But at the end of the dream, I was about to explain, beg for help, or whatever was going on in my situation. Listen, all I heard was, just wake up. And I remember just wake up. Just wake up. And I woke up. And that changed my life. That changed my life. Because it was like, we can do that. We can do that right now. If we got a bad emotion, wake up. Just wake up. Shift your energy. And it is done. The theatrics is done. It's over. The drama is done. It's finito. It's finished. Oh, I'm speaking different languages. I'm biolocation. Not only am I biolocation, I'm biolingual. Finito. I'm speaking Spanish now. Okay. Nah, but imagine finito not even a real word. It don't even mean finish in Spanish. I'll be sick. I'm gonna keep it in the video though, because it means finish now if it don't. Anyway, I hope that made sense to y'all. Like, for real though. Like, we could literally shift our energies just as I did, like, when I woke up. And that's what I was trying to tell you. That was the significance of the second dream about the airplane, about the brother situation. When the lady was like, you don't got a ticket. Like, I got to leave. And I'm just sitting there like, do nothing. And like, in my head, I'm like, do nothing. And then the situation ended up working out. And Earl Nightingale was talking about that too. If a man will only sit and wait, everything will come to him. It's like in this world, success is inevitable, but people, their egos, they make it a mess. They make a mess. They get impatient. They want it now. They don't see no clues. They don't see no proof with the senses, and they start tripping. They start manipulating. You feel me? That's why you got the Jezebels and the narcissists. They over here in the world trying to do what they doing, but it's like, bro, you feel me? Making a mess for what? Making a big mess. Everybody need to chill out. Everybody need to calm down. Relax. You feel me? But yeah, so everything just tied in. So that was the significance of that. You feel me? Because in the moment, in the dream, I didn't panic on the plane. I was just like, kept my calm. And then everything, he went over to the thing. He pushed the little buttons. And then it was the buddy pass. And he get buddy passes in real life, though. Ain't that crazy? Bro. And then he was like, the buddy pass was... It was like the buddy pass was... He said the buddy pass come with a footstool. I told you, like, me and that man, like, we ain't really... You feel me? So it was like a footstool. It was like, wow. So that was crazy. That was crazy. But it's a deeper meaning behind it. You feel me? You feel me? Yeah, you feel me. All right. As the appearance of our world is determined by the particular state with which we are fused, so may we determine our fate as individuals by fusing our imagination with ideas we seek to realize. On the distinctions between our state of consciousness depends on the distinction between the circumstances and conditions of our lives. Man who is free in his choice of state often cries out to be saved from the state of his choice. Yeah, I just read that. So yeah, like I said, you got the power to, and that's what the first message was about too, was being able to shift your energy. Like, right there in this, like, in that second. You can shift it. And it's real. Nah, but that was fire. Biolocation. Bilingual. This shit is crazy. Anyway, it said, and ye shall cry out in that day because of your king. which ye shall have chosen you. And the Lord will not hear you in that day. Nevertheless, the people... Wait, what? And ye shall cry out in that day because of your king, which ye shall have chosen you. And the Lord will not hear you in that day. Nevertheless, the people refused to obey the voice of Samuel. And they said, Nay, but we will have a king over us. Samuel 8:18-19. Choose wisely the state that you will serve. All states are lifeless until imagination fuses with them. That's why I was trying to tell y'all about that. You can't serve two masters. You can't be negative and positive at the same time. It's one or the other. Two thoughts can't occupy the same. And you must be loyalty. I'm big on loyalty, y'all. So you better pick a side. You better pick the right side and stay loyal to it. You can't pray and then wish a million other things opposite to that prayer and expect, you understand? If you wishing a million things opposite, obviously, what team you on? You feel me? The vote is in. You feel me? All things, when they are omitted, are made manifested by the light. For everything that is made manifest is light. Ephesians 5:13. And ye are the light of the world. Matthew 5:14. By which those ideas to which you have consented are made manifest. Hold fast to your idea. Nothing can take it from you but your imagination. Don't think of your idea. Think from it. It is, you see this what they was talking about the workshop. Listen, it is only the ideas from which you think that are ever realized. Man lives not by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds out of the mouth of God. Matthew 4:4. And the mouth of God is the mind of man. Become a drinker and an eater of the ideas you wish to realize. Have a set definite aim, or your mind will wander. And wandering, it eats every negative suggestion. I am so happy I brought this to y'all attention. This is beautiful. If you live right mentally, everything else will be right. Yes. By a change of mental diet, you can alter the course of observed events. But unless there is a change of mental diet, your personal history remains the same. Meaning that you're going to have the same behavior. You're going to have the same thoughts. It's going to create the same behavior. And the same behavior is going to create the same result. Wait, YouTube, wake up. Wake up. Wake up, y'all. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Y'all up? You up consciously, but are you up subconsciously? You feel me? Are you up? Man, listen. If you live right mentally, everything else will be right. By a change of mental diet, you can alter the course of observed events. But unless there is a change of mental diet, your personal history remains the same. You illuminate or darken your life by the ideas to which you consent. Nothing is more important to you than the idea on which you feed. And you feed on these ideas from which you think. And that's why I was trying to tell y'all about the significance of when I was going through all that in a dream. You ever be in a dream so long it's like real? And then all I heard was just wake up. And then I remember just in the dream I heard it and it's just like, just wake up. And it said, just wake up. And I like woke up. You ever had to wake up and then like fight yourself out of a dream and it be mad hard? I experienced that, yo. It was like, but y'all can do that. If you find the world unchanged, it is a sure sign that you are wanting infidelity to the new mental diet, which you neglect in order to condemn your environment. You are in need of a new and sustained attitude. That's what I'm saying. Don't let your egos make a mess. Don't feel entitled. Humbleness will bless you every single time. Do not let your ego make a mess. They could have that. That ain't even what I'm mad at. Energy. You feel me? Like, if you watch battle rap, you know it. Shout out to whoever came up with that, but that's a battle rap. They like, you feel me? You gotta have that attitude though. Like, you can have that. That ain't even what I'm mad at. You feel me? Okay, my fault, y'all. Let me get back. You are in need of a new and sustained attitude. You can be anything you please if you will. Make the conception habitual. For any idea which excludes all others from the field of attention, discharges, and action. The ideals and moods to which you constantly return defines the state that which you are fused. That's why when people walk around sad and depressed, the circumstances keep ending up catastrophic, sad, and depressed. And that's why the people who are always happy, you see them always walking around blessed and fulfilled and happy and grateful. Because, do you understand? I hope the dots are connecting. I really hope the dots are connecting here. Because it's a simple math. It's simple math. Nobody gets it, though. Nobody gets it. I don't know. Nobody gets it. You got to drink from that cup, though. The ideals and moods to which you constantly return define the state with which you are fused. Therefore, train yourself to occupy more frequently the feeling of your wish fulfilled. This is creative magic. It is the way to work towards. I had to lock my doors. Because, listen. It is the way to work towards fusion with the desired state. If you would assume the feeling of your wish fulfilled more frequently, you would be master of your fate. But unfortunately, you shut out your assumptions for all but the occasional hour. Practice making real to yourself the feeling of the wish fulfilled. After you have assumed the feeling of the wish fulfilled, do not close the experience as you would a book. Y'all hear that? Y'all gotta carry this along all day going on. But carry it around like a fragrant odor. It says carry it around. Instead of being completely forgotten, let it remain in the atmosphere, communicating its influence automatically to your actions and reactions. A mood, often repeated, gains a momentum that is hard to break or check. So be careful of the feelings you entertain. Habitual moods reveal the state with which you are fused. It is always possible to pass from thinking of the end you desire to realize. Thinking of the end you desire to realize to thinking from the end. It is always possible to pass from thinking of the end you desire to realize to thinking from the end. But the crucial matter is thinking from the end. For thinking from means unification or fusion with the idea. Whereas in thinking of the end, there is always subject and object. The thinking individual and the thing thought. You must imagine yourself into the state of your wish fulfilled and your love for that state. And in so doing, live and think from it and not of it. You pass from thinking of to thinking from by centering your imagination and the feeling of the wish fulfilled. So basically, you can't wait. So there's no more, oh, I'm going to feel good when it happens. No, you must feel good now because in your mind, you know it already happened. And you must continue forward in that. And you got to be bold about it. Yup, it happened. Everybody else might play, he never do. What do you? Just. So you feel me? It don't matter what they saying. That's what they say. You can't go by the senses. Your friends, your family, they go by their five senses. We don't go by that here. We got higher faculties. Go look up Bob Proctor. We have higher faculties. We have imagination. We have will. We have intuition. We have. It's more. But we have them. Go look up Bob Proctor. Go look up the higher faculties that we have. My favorite one is intuition, though. I'm not going to lie to you. But happy Valentine's Day. That was your message for today. You know, this book. Y'all know. It's the 10 books in one collection. Go get them. I hope everybody have a good weekend. Happy Valentine's Day. This is the best gift I could have gave. Was something you can keep forever was knowledge. You understand? Because once you get your awareness, you can't lose it. You feel me? Have a good day. Have a good Valentine's Day. And if nobody loved you today, I did. Because I showed up. And I showed up for you, for us, for all of us. You feel me? So have a good day. I'll see y'all later. You too. Welcome back home. Pull up to the throne. Now we got each other. You ain't gotta be alone.